Okay, so 20 minutes have passed. The 20 minutes is start counting from the time that the water or the chicken broth starts boiling. 20 minutes. This is what is left on the pot. We forgot to add a couple of ingredients, which is the total seasoning to the boiling to the chicken. We forgot to add the calabaza y jamón bouillon, and we forgot to add the recao leaf for flavor. Okay, so once the 20 minutes pass, we pull the chicken out, which we used drumsticks. And at this point, you can either keep it the way it is, or you can shred the chicken
And remove the skin.
And then from there, we can go ahead and show you how to do that. It should be very easy. Just wait until the chicken is a little cold, so that it's easy for you to shred it. And then we'll go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. It smells awesome over here, and the food is not ready yet. But this is all you do. Just take the skin off and just shred it. And then from there, what we're going to do is go ahead and add all the shredded chicken into the same water where it boiled. So we don't want to discard that, the flavor on that water. And then we're going to go ahead and stir it a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and start adding the rice, which we have had in water for about 30 minutes. So we'll add that. And then we'll go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. So go ahead and stir that. We'll add the tomato sauce. And stir. This is the easy part. You know, after the chicken is completely boiled and cooked, this is the easy part. Just add the rest of the ingredients. So we're going to add the 2 pouches of sazon, and this is going to give her flavor, and it's going to give it some coloring too.
We use 2 because we have 6 drumsticks. So
Okay.
this is just 1 or 2 drumsticks. You can use just 1 envelope.
And they're going to leave it in there for an additional 20 minutes so that the rice cooks. Now at this point the chicken is cooked. We just need to make sure that the rice is cooked. So this is the rice. So it needs to cook. So for 20 minutes, and you can put it in medium, like a number 5 if your stove is numbers. And then we will add the recao leaf. You can add potatoes if you choose to go ahead and cut, a regular potato and cut it into squares. Or you can also add French fries and just cut them in there. It does the same thing as the potatoes. If you want to make it easy, just go ahead and add the potatoes in there.
And then watch that it doesn't get it dry.
Make sure that the soup, the
like
actual soup doesn't dry out for the 30 minutes. If it starts to dry out, you can go ahead and add a little bit of the actual chicken broth, but just make sure that it keeps the consistency of soup, because the rice is going to start taking from the liquids, so it might get a little dry. But keep your eye on it. It's going to be boiling without the lid on. So just for 20 more minutes.
No, let's go and put the lid.
Okay, so let's put the lid on.
But watch it. You have to watch.
And let it boil for 20 more minutes.
The rice is ready.
At this time, you just need to keep your eye on the soup. Make sure that it keeps the consistency. And then once it's done, then it's ready to eat. So we will go ahead and share a third video to show you the final results of the chicken soup.